Right now I am just trying to figure out a way to post a link to Twitter. Man, it's almost too tough. I wonder if there's a way. There has to be a way to that. Okay. Apparently you can't go through. You can't go through the YouTube Studio. Alright. This thing's... Alright. Alright. Have this. Got my, got tea to help make me more normal, and my peanut M&Ms. Ready to play a little bit of Mystery Heroes, so I can get that sweet, sweet soldier skin. Do I only need one more? That can't be right. So I had a interesting night tonight. It's one of my friends' birthday tomorrow. So we went out and celebrated. So we went to a a nice restaurant, and we got drinks at a bar afterwards. It was a nice enough time, but there's always a but, right? But I think the thing that hit me, a couple things. One, the friends that I went out with, they're already in relationships.
Welcome to Hollywood.
And two, I think I became very self-conscious because
executing quick combat routines. Optimizing strategy.
there's a difference hanging out with guys versus girls. And my friends I hung out with tonight were girls. Well, generally I feel more comfortable hanging around girls compared to guys. I will say that with girls, there is there's a component where I feel like I need to be funny or be entertaining. And if I'm not doing that, if I'm in a mood where I'm just like quiet and not verbose, then I feel like I feel very self-conscious about that. Oh man, that Mercy was so dumb. Mercy is so useful. And so if you die early on. Oh my god, poor Mercy. So yeah, I didn't feel like I was very entertaining tonight. Although I got kind of like a mini present for one of them. I wanted excuse me. Whenever I get a present for someone, I try to make it interesting more than something that they actually find useful. So what I did for my friend was I went to the newsstand and got a Bob Saget magazine. So it's an entire magazine just all about Bob Saget. And I got a nice birthday card. Telling her that I appreciated.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Appreciate her.
Reinhardt. Walihum to win.
Alright, get the fuck out. Oh my god. Like, know when to back off. Like, that's the thing. Say, like, right here. Backing off, because I'm just going to get killed. What level are these guys? Oh my god. See, like, the stars mean that they're already, like, 100 levels at least. Everyone on my team is at least 100 levels. And I'm at 6. Even though I have a lot more on my PS4. Oh my god. That shot was too good. Look how much health it took. Oh. So just feeling a little lonely because I feel like it's not enough to be. A lot of times it's not enough to be like one thing going well in your life, because definitely I should be grateful because there are definitely a few things in my life going well. But I think it's like the idea of being well-rounded, having all the big things in your life. Oh my god. Look at this, mate. We could have taken out the Winston. He was at, like, the health. Oh my god.
Together, we are strong.
I think the other thing, too, with, like, the thing that hit me was... I feel like... sometimes it can feel like... What the heck? Why is it not? Oh my god. Oh, okay. I need to calm down a little bit. The other thing I wanted to say was, like, I feel like...
True self is without form.
I mean... Maybe... I don't think it's just me. But I think there is a few select group of people that just kind of have not so great luck in terms of, like, they like people who are already taken. And that's just... And yeah, there's definitely somewhat, at least for the past, like, I don't even know what to press anymore. I don't know, the past few crushes that I've had, and especially this one that's been going on for a while.
This is my
Like,
will.
I think the thing is, one thing that sucks is like when you crush on someone and you know that they're already kind of in a situation where they're taken, that can get worse. And so it's like the sense of false hope.
My ultimate is charged.
Not the end. Enemy turret ahead. Watch your position. Never die.
I think I used the ultimate a little too early, but the payload's in a position where we're holding it off well. Shit. And if they're able to push more, it'll be tough. The next point where the payload is going to be tough to hold off is a little bit closer to the like bridge. Yeah, see, like here, we're not going to be able to hold. Oh my god.
Echo here.
Crimson Lows. He's on. Oh my god. Hold back. Oh my god.
Rallying power to forward shield.
Okay, the Mercies stay behind. We need to break the shield. Need to get out of here. Come to the side. Yeah. It was really important to take out the tanks, because once they don't have the tanks, they can't push forward.
Heroes never die.
It's okay if they focus their attacks on me, because I'm just going to absorb damage while the rest of the team focus on getting kills. And that's really going to be difficult on actually getting kills. Okay, we still have people around. I guess not. Yeah, and that Brigitte did like a great job, because it was just, they didn't need to kill me specifically. All they needed to do is just make sure that no one's near the payload, so I could keep on moving forward. Backlash did a really good job. How many kills did he get? Delete Me did a good job.
Epic.
It's nice to be appreciated.
I'll give him shot color. So yeah, I guess I'm just feeling. Oh my god, just stop. I don't know. This is definitely like me thing, but like I got a few messages from my friends just saying like, you know, had a fun time. I guess that's supposed to be a good thing, but I don't know. Sometimes it can be hard to take messages with good intentions when you're not feeling it. And definitely I have those days where I'm just not feeling it. It can be rough when you're in a position where there's any number of reasons why you don't put time into trying to find someone, trying to be in a relationship.
I have heard of
my excuse has always been
there
career
is no
stuff.
honor in what you do.
I think
Shimada, where do you know that name from?
so. I eventually,
Oh, that's
like
right.
during college,
The family
I always knew that I wanted
crimes.
to go into something that required graduate school. And I chose the path of medicine, and you know that's intensive, and I just always used it as an excuse to like have something to work on outside relationship stuff. But like there's like a number of reasons where it can be rough because I don't know. Either you know you came out of a long-term relationship and aren't ready, or you're not in a good headspace. There's plenty of things that you can focus on to improve,
One shot.
and it just
One kill.
ends up ultimately still being an excuse as to not putting yourself out there. And I think the rough part too is like being in a relationship is not the end all be all. In fact, it's like I think a lot of advice is that you shouldn't consider it as something that's going to make you happy. It should be like something that like enriches your life, but doesn't necessarily like it's not supposed to be like a cure for your unhappiness, which definitely is true. But yeah, I think it just sucks when you're not in it. I know. Fudge. Well, it doesn't matter. If you're not good as a sniper, then really I should have switched right away. Why is my... Alright. This map is... If you don't have a strong enough team, it's notoriously hard to hold off the payload. So I'm not too worried. It's mostly that last third that's actually going to... that's going to be a little bit more balanced. So,
Into the iris.
yeah, so those two are just trying to get... Hopefully the idea is... Oh, okay, so they're not doing it. The idea is, like, you can shoot and,
Vital signs normalizing.
and build ult, but that requires you to actually, like, stay alive, because in Mystery Heroes, the ults, like, the charging of the ult doesn't carry over. So, it's really important to stay alive.
I feel great.
No one has sight.
Okay, good. That's Metro is bad news, honestly. Killing this. Oh my god.
Build them up, break them down. I have big plans for you. Like design, you know.
Zenyatta is here.
Wow, I have 4 gold. That should not be happening.
After service.
Shit. So there we go. Like, I'm not even hitting them. This is how bad the aim is for the entirety of the team, including myself, is when my turret's doing the vast majority of work. Alright, so one of the things I like to do as Torbjorn. Alright, hopefully I can help out a little bit here. Alright, they're going to back off, which is fine. But I need to build up ults. And so putting the turret there where it like goes, it makes it harder to hit.
Turret's being destroyed.
But like,
No
whatever,
one
it's
can
building
hide
ults.
from my
And
sight.
the recharge the build turret is short compared to like how far they can charge.
Show them what you can do.
Boom. So right there. How is... Oh my god. So the silver means that they... Like, that person is,
fighting for.
what is it? It's like 1,000... What was it? 100's 1 star. So they're 1,000. I hate the fact that I have gold eliminations when we have someone who's, like, has the gold order.
Nothing personal.
Jump primed and ready.
So the gold border means that they went through this multiple times, getting to 500. So they're like... what is it? 1,500, something like that? So when they like talk about Smurfs and stuff, they really shouldn't have been. Now than off, because I'm doing better. Alright, so I assisted. And like the thing is too is that my aim is absolutely terrible. I'm just not used to the PC controls yet. Like PS4, there's a little bit of auto aim. So like you had to be like relatively in the right region, but yeah. So it's a little bit harder for me to get used to this. So all I have now is like relative, like just practical experience in terms of how I should be reacting according to the gear that I have right now. But yeah, so like this last third is really hard for them to like push forward because they have a long distance to go from their spawn point to the payload, whereas we have a shorter one. So as long as like relatively we eliminate them at the same time, as they eliminate us, then we'll be able to hold them off relatively well. So when they're pushing forward like this,
行走。
Oh, that person has 5. Endorsement. Solo Sora. Yeah, Solo Sora's doing well. Yeah, see, like, this is ridiculous. Okay, that's this. I think a good Lucio can... A good Lucio can switch between, like, the movement and health boosts. I'm not a good Lucio, though. Oh my god. So I just need to remember Eve.
Activating self-destruct
Oh my god, that was not a good ult.
Mecha activated.
Step right up.
So, definitely Diva. Oh my god. Okay. I was going to say, that's like... That was a bad ult from McCree or Cassidy, whatever you want to call them, too. Because, like, in this situation, you want to come in from behind. And the same thing with Diva is, like, you don't need to go in from behind, but you need to, like, charge forward into the air, whatever it's called, so that, like, it keeps on moving forward while it, like, the timer goes off. So...
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
Alright. Yeah, Solo Sora did really well. That Tay drummer did not do so hot. And he's like, look at his bear. So he's like, what, 1,300, something like that. Solo Sora, Mikage was on fire, and 2 kills. So let's endorse this guy. And this. Oh shit, he did a lot.
Traveling to Route 66.
Analyzing location. Hot. Dry. Unpleasant. Ideal for hamsters.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Baptiste, does it? How did a mercenary like yourself come by such advanced technologies?
Oh, I just make use of what I find lying around.
Yeah, Chunky Cheeto.
Hey,
And I might give him a gold just for that.
Attack commencing. Spot the
get inside.
Baptiste.
Get in here. Payload secure. Get in the immortality.
So I think that's kind of a compliment there for saying I'm good.
Next.
You all look like you needed some healing.
Get this past here. So this is a tough part to like actually before. See, like, yeah, they should have like they did the right thing, but they were just a little too late.
I appreciate it.
Where
I need healing.
oh shit. Just kidding.
Keep this moving.
All better. Now.
So caps lock is set up.
Caught in my web. No one can hide from my sight.
Oh shit.
Much better.
Thanks. Impact. Get in here. Get inside. Barrier in place.
Yeah, they're just eating our kills.
Man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
We're on to move. Let them up.
Important to break shields here. It's going to be tough. We need to keep on moving forward. Like, yeah.
The payload is in
Right here.
destination.
Echo here. Widowmaker here.
Saddle up.
That was really a bad idea.
Focus with the enemies of Talon will be eliminated. Moving up.
Vault 26, reporting for duty.
I'm probably not going to be as useful with Sniper. It's fine. Oh, that other guy dropped out.
Baptiste here.
Ash here. Sights.
Shit, that Bastion was going to be... I think a lot of the characters with high DPS are really good.
Fully healed.
So like Bastion, Torbjorn, Soldier, like you do not want to die as them because like they can be very, very useful. Like the Bastion, if you can go from behind, a lot of times the enemy characters can't react quick enough to damage dealt. Yeah, so Roadhog is a Bastion killer basically, so I need to make sure I keep this guy alive. Oh my god. Oh. So yeah, like this, my role as Roadhog right now isn't even to like destroy the other team, it's just destroy that Bastion.
Enemy turret ahead.
Shit. I'm gonna die.
Junkrat primed and ready.
Ready to burn.
Oh my god.
Double kill.
身を捨てても妙理は捨てず
Burn hard, Angel Service.
I can do damage to Bastion with Genji too. Yeah, it's just very hard to push this unless the team is like working together.
Join me.
So yeah, like I need to back off here.
Clara, on guard.
And I guess the role that I should have now is just to
Enemy turret ahead.
build ults, basically.
Let's work together. Move the payload.
Enemy turret ahead.
I am ready.
Time to raise my APM.
The payload is in my charge. Let us move it.
Alright. We have tank.
Executing flight maneuvers. Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back. 60 seconds remaining.
Alright, so what do we need to do here? We already took someone took care of Bastion. Good job. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot.
My business?
But, like,
remaining.
it is interesting seeing how the Overwatch.
Echo here. Focus mania here.
They should have been able to kill that. Shit. Fuck.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Yeah, it was just a really. It was tough. The other team did. Very good team. And we got to the last third. For Okage again. Strong work.
Epic.
You honor me.
Another 4 matches. Let's check the hero gallery. Man, it feels so weird to see all of it the low numbers.
Traveling through Havana.
So I think didn't we play T-Rex last game? So he's good, I think.
Alright, game face on.
Alright, so T-Rex I'm gonna help out.
안녕.
If I can't, because Roadhog, one of the things that you can build with Roadhog, build ults, is doing the healing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Like, oh my god, it's rough already. But the other thing too with Zenyatta is I have to be in this.
Sniper, don't get caught. It's the after service.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was just a Roadhog with me there. I probably should have backed off a little bit, but that might have been more of a 50-50 thing because we want to hold off on the... We want to basically keep the payload as stated still. I need to back off here. Baptiste. Baptiste is an interesting character because when he, like, I think with a lot of people play him as a regular DPS, and it's just such a waste of him as a character because he does some really good healing, especially with area of effect. Like, the healing, like, it's a little tough when he's moving. Baptiste has a really good healing, so honestly, like, I don't even try to attack with Baptiste, because that time spent attacking could be better used building.
Get in here!
Where is...
All better. Now.
A lot of times, I think the other enemy team sometimes gets surprised at how, like, long these the ending team last, or I guess my team. It's usually because like just because like they don't focus on killing the Baptiste. And these guys are pushing a little too far forward. Especially as Torbjorn. Torbjorn, stay back unless there's a good reason to
Duplicating Junkrat.
move forward. Because like Torbjorn, the turret's too useful. The regular gun that they have is like it's pretty long distance.
You all look like you needed some healing. Setting out the welcome mat.
See, it's hard to with certain characters like May and Roadhog, they can do self-healing and it helps build their ults. And their ults are actually useful. So it's you don't want to blindly heal everyone.
Get in here. Immortality bubbles down. Enemy sniper. How about a little extra?
They really this is relatively easy for the other team to kind of push forward with the payload in terms of just looking at map. Like they're really not doing a good job.
Barrier won't hold together. What?
They should have been able to push.
I will protect the innocent.
Certain characters that take like a lot of technical skill, so like Pharah, Widowmaker. I'm not good at that. Just honestly, I don't have the technical ability to like focus in on mastering a certain character. Because I feel like I have, when I looked at my hours allocated, basically I have like 20, 30 hours per character, something like that. Except for certain characters like Bastion here, which I had like hundreds of hours in. But I think in order to be really technically good, you have to like main, like quote unquote main a character. And I don't think that's a fun way to play, personally. Like, I don't want to spend all my time learning how to like play Widowmaker, or just learn how to play Pharah.
76, reporting for duty.
In my opinion, the best way to enjoy the game is to like be able to be relatively good at all the different characters and know how to like utilize them given the circumstances. So like with Bastion here, like long distance. Long distance is king because they can't take care of Bastion. Bastion has pretty long range, honestly, and the spray's not that bad. I don't know how to heal. No, that's not true. PS4 controller, I would have been able to take out this Pharaoh right away.
My business?
You need to be on top of the payloads, dude. Whoever's like still on there. Alright, so I have a hit scan. I'll be able to take care of the Pharaoh whenever the Pharaoh comes out. The Pharaoh's not alive anymore.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, they changed this, wasn't it? Maybe no, maybe they didn't change it. I thought it was 15 points. What the man? I was surprised I was getting targeted, honestly.
Victory.
Yeah, definitely sometimes it feels like, I mean, playing defensively in these matches, you're going to have a slight advantage, honestly. That's why I don't even know who else to do. Whoever is. Is that our team? Yeah, I guess so. Let's give them both golds. Uwu. And who was the... I don't think I have a specific favorite that I enjoy, like, that I enjoy more than the rest. I think it's just, like, general stuff, like, I mean, DPS tends to be a lot more fun, and characters that aren't that very strongly technically, that aren't very technical, let me rephrase. I don't enjoy playing DPSs that are very technical, just because I'm not good enough, honestly. Roadhog I enjoy a lot, because the hook and just being able to relatively aim around their head is a good method. Like, it's easy kills. And you can the self-healing, which builds up ult. Roadhog is a good solo character if you're like me and don't want to interact with the team too much. You can do like you can be very useful playing my style and being someone like Roadhog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
So yeah, this map, there's a lot of different access points for the other team to like try to get to this point, but it's a good testament to saying like how well the character is, or how well the teams are, because it's a make or break situation for like whether or not they can push forward and grab the first point. So it's looking like the other team's not good, because they had a bunch of tank characters, which they should have been able to push and take this point. Is that us? Okay.
Out of existence! Activating the barrier!
yeah, I think the teams are evenly matched. Oh my god, why are they silver? I'm with silver and boots. This should not be happening.
Your safety is my primary concern.
Double time. Lucio coming at you.
Alright.
Objective lost.
2 Orissas, we should be able to hold off relatively well here. A lot of times the other team will go for it here. However, Diamond is such a good one because Lucio is very, extremely useful in this area. Backward.
Torbjorn, ready to march.
Healing.
Torbjorn, ready to march.
Established.
Sombras, like, I think they're a little bit new. And Sombra's a little bit new because Sombra's interesting in that you have to know when to like teleport away. And a lot of times, if you bark like what I did, which is just spray them a little bit, they will run away right away. You generally want to try to last as long as you can before teleporting away. It's a very fine line, but like that Sombra's not. It should be staying a lot longer than they are currently. Wrecking Ball is also like very useful in this situation because I kind of wasted it. But like you can stall. Yeah, this Wrecking Ball should be stalling. Now what's that Wrecking Ball doing? Oh my god. The Wrecking Ball wasn't close to ults. And wasn't stalling. So they did not do a good job.
Play of the game.
I think those were 2 really big key points, from what I can see at least. The one dude should have stayed alive as Lucio, because that would have been very, very helpful in that situation. Lucio's very useful on that part of the map. As well as the Wrecking Ball should have been able to stall instead of running away. A lot of it comes down to like situational awareness and where the team members are, and I'm not great at that either, honestly. I try my best in terms of like understanding how many of the enemy is like up front and fighting, and how many of my teammates are up there too. But there's a lot to like kind of like have in your mind, and ultimately it does come down to like the very basic levels is like being able to like focus on your aiming and shooting and taking care of priority targets. So as long as you're doing that, like you're hitting the foundational level of like doing your part in this game. But definitely at higher levels, like you need to be able to be a little bit more aware of all these different things. Let's see. I just want to like go forward until one more match, one more victory, and get the skin, and then I'll call it. Yeah, Overwatch I think it's almost a perfect game. The only bad thing about Overwatch is the matchmaking system.
Now enter.
Because that is actually a severe point with me where
Remember your training, and we'll get through this just
they,
fine.
if you win too often, they will match you with bad players, so you will have a purposely bad team.
Let's gather
I
some
did,
valuable data on this mission.
Way back when, I was trying to get a perfect,
will not be kept down forever.
like, I think it was like 15 win streak or something like that. There's a little page in your data analytics to see like your past 20 matches or past 15 matches and how well you did.
1.
And I never got like a perfect like 15-20. And this is like back when I was like playing this basically 24/7. So I was back when I was playing it all the time. I felt like I got pretty good. And I did the stats for it because they showed also like my win-lose records. I was pretty close to 50%. And the thing is, like, to get like not like just 50%, but like let's say after it was like something like I won 2,500 matches and lost 2,500 matches, something along those lines. Oh my god, and that guy just abandoned me, whoever that was. It was Genji. But yeah, like, winning, it was like basically 50-50, like perfectly. And the probability of you getting a perfect 50% if all the matches were random is like basically infinitesimally small. It's like basically impossible. So basically the matchmaking system is really emphasizes like making sure you get some sort of win. Oh my god. Yeah, that person's not good. The double Orisas would have been... Yeah, thank god. You want to hold back here. Like, losing every once in a while is not bad. Or, like, losing a point's not necessarily bad. But when you constantly make bad decisions because you've got one, like, you're in a disadvantaged position, that's not good.
Get behind the barrier. Weapon system optimized. I recommend moving behind the barrier.
The other team should be focusing on circling around. Bastion needs to die right now. You're in a really good position. Where's my DPSs? Shit. Basically, the only reason why they're like backing up is we're scaring them off. They don't really have any. Otherwise, they should be able to roll us over right now. And if they're smart, they would circle around to our left. And then I need heals. Thank you. Hopefully. Oh my god. What do we have? We need
Only through conflict.
We need another tank.
Genji is with you.
Let's see.
Anna checking in.
The only thing we can do with this team makeup is get picks. And if no one's getting picks, like, we're gonna lose. Hopefully someone gets a tank.
Aircraft primed and ready. Torbjörn, ready to march. 76 reporting to drive. Aircraft primed and ready.
Yeah, ultimately our team is just not that good.
Double.
I'll be watching over you.
I mean, the only reason why we held our own semi-well is when I was as the Orisa, and I had a Mercy supporting me.
Play of the game.
And that's the thing, like, when you're in a position where you know, like, you're the only one that's, like, kind of carrying the team, that's not good. Like, there needs to be another one or two people that can hold their own. Because just the way that the team balance is just, it's not balanced in the sense of it's going like 1-to-1 of like, okay, if there's only one really good player on the team or two really good players on the team, the other team only has like 2 good players. It's not balanced like that. They do the giving everyone whatever points. What? Is it just playing a game that I get? Oh, I didn't realize that. The way that they did skins before was like kind of along the same lines of like, you need to win 9 matches total, 3 matches for like the first thing, 3 matches for that. I'm guessing that it's just how many games you play. Alright, let's one more, just one more, because I don't want to end on that match. But yeah, like I was saying, like, this is almost a perfect game to me. It's just the fact that, like, the matchmaking is designed so that no matter how bad of a player you are going to get a win sometime within, like, within 15 matches. Usually within, like, I would say between 5 and 10 matches, you're going to get on, like, you're going to get a win and you're going to go on a little bit of a win streak. But the same way the algorithm is designed to make sure no matter how much you suck, you're going to get a game where you can win because your team carries.
Arriving at watch point Gibraltar.
People who are genuinely good, they will be put on a team that is designed to lose.
I'll be right behind you, sir.
Attackers incoming.
So it just sucks for like people who are
How are you bypassing device firewalls? Localized microbursts of EMP?
people who are trying to climb, especially competitively. Like it definitely has one of the worst matchmaking systems. Like, take a look. Like, I should not be, if I was like a real level 7 only, I should not be playing with all these people.
Attackers incoming.
Get behind me!
Like, their levels are insanely high comparatively. We have 3 tanks. Fuck. Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Charge, shift is charged, E is slow. A lot of times, a lot of times you want to charge with this character, but it's a mistake most of the time. Like, Reinhardt is very, very useful for blocking damage, and charging is like probably the most fun part about Reinhardt, but like he's too useful as a character to like waste, because like if you charge and miss, you're going to die. Generally, you want to keep Reinhardt alive as long as possible. Like it might not, yeah. So the other tanks already died, and that's probably one of the things that sucks. With like how not fun some of these characters are. Like the tank characters are not that much fun. People are not going to try to keep them alive because you want to play characters that are fun.
Saddle up.
Shit. I guess I didn't have anyone. But yeah, if we don't have, yeah,
strong.
and
Turret here.
we don't have any strong tanks here. Like, Winston's not a strong tank, so they're going to be able to charge and move forward. The only thing I can do here is I want to die here. Probably was a mistake. You see that? The D.Va was doing. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but
One shot.
with D.Va or with tanks in general, the main role is to like you need to be in front and forward, so you're taking the damage and distracting the
Guess they haven't had enough.
enemies. Shit. Philosophy, like, that was like 2 shots to hit. They were good. Yeah. Take a look at that.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you.
Yeah, it's just like generally, like, you kind of want to, as long as you have a sense of like, this is what you should be doing as your character. You want to be able to.
Barrier in place.
Shit. So they're spending a little too long. They were spending a little too long trying to kill me. Main goal there is like when you're at.
The payload has reached
It didn't really matter, but the main goal is to basically just make sure that
I need this later.
I need to kill Bastion. Mercy's a little too hard to kill as Sombra, but like with Bastion. As soon as they like form their team up. Oh my god, there's someone behind me. How did Philosophy know?
Personality synchronization 100%.
That was a little
Good to be
suspect,
back.
honestly. Oh, shit.
Nerf this!
Yeah, like, if you take a look at my gameplay, it's like, it's definitely not the best. So, it's okay if I'm in front. because it takes a lot to kill me. I have to save here, unfortunately. I wanted to kill that D.Va, but they're charging forward one by one, which is so dumb because I can just take them out. Feel free to attack me. What the heck? But yeah, like, I'm not playing the best. Learning, like, readjusting to keys is hard. I wish. Like, as a Winston, or as a Wrecking Ball, I'm probably annoying, but... See, I held out for, like, what? That was like 10 seconds, maybe a little bit more. This time. Claremont's on fire, so let's endorse them.
Play of the game.
Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that. Honey Snowing Time. Alright, one more game, because I want to end on a win. Like here. Yeah. I was actually... I think the game can recognize that I tried staying alive as a tank, which was very useful in that beginning section. But yeah, I think in terms of designing of FPS games, this is probably some of my favorite. Blood Gulch with Halo 1 was an amazing map, and there's a lot of just like really good game design that I personally like from Halo. The way that they did the shields made it a lot slower paced, so you could understand where your enemy was shooting you. So obviously the person, if you're attacking an enemy, you're going to have an advantage of like initially causing damage. But you have to be able to continue dealing that damage, and as a defensive player, you have a larger margin to defend yourself and kill the person who's like that has the drop on you, compared to the previous first-person shooters like Unreal Tournament or even Counter-Strike. Like, you're basically dead if someone shoots you, like sees you and starts shooting at you. Blood Gulch was amazing. Like the sniping was so much fun. And just like finding, like the map design was really good too, and vehicles they were fun too. Like there was a lot of variety and the actual like gameplay of you and interacting with the map and and just like there's a lot of variations within the miniature parts of like gameplay. Unfortunately, I think the thing that sucked is. Eventually, like, the game was still, like, there's a lack of variation in the sense of, like,
That should be better.
There's a lack of variation in, like, once you master the map, you really did master it, and newer players could not be older. Yeah, it was very hard to like for newer and older. Yeah, for newer players to actually hold their own. Compared to, like, Overwatch. Like, there's so much variation with the characters and how they play.
I'll take care of
Shit.
my barrier's about to go. Feel better.
It's hard to be, like, very technically proficient
Everything can be
because there's this
and everyone.
so many different things are possible. Let me see.
Moira by your side.
Usually I would shift here, but let me get this.
Help me.
Been here all along.
They got me.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Alright. There's one health pack in their side that I want to take. Because they can just back off and take this.
Miss me?
I think, honestly, I'm wasting time. Because I think the best thing to do is just from a technical standpoint, is just like getting to the kills from the back.
Ahorita regreso.
Ash here.
And my team is
Mucho mejor.
not able to hold for some reason.
Miss me? See you later. I might need this later.
I don't understand. Oh my god. The
Much
golden
better.
healing and objective. This was not a good game. My team was just not good.
Play of the game.
One of the ways that I improved playing Overwatch was rewatching matches. I think I was like, back when I was playing on the PS4. See, like 1,000 damage is not good. This healing is not good. I don't know why they're doing this. Getting 4 gold medals. I mean, as Torbjorn, maybe not that impressive, but still, getting 4 gold medals. I'm guessing it was in combination with all the other characters that they played. Alright, we're going to end there. I don't want to overdo this. But yeah. But the Overwatch, I got very... Not that I wanted to get technical to be competitive, but I liked the idea of like trying to figure out how to get better at the game based on the stuff that I was saying and what I thought would be good for self-improvement. But just to finish this last thought with the Halo and Overwatch talk I was talking about before I end. Overwatch, like, I think there's a wider range of casual players can jump into this game and still do fairly well. And a lot of, even if you're an intermediate player, I think you do fairly well. I consider myself an intermediate player because even though there's a lot of room for improvement in the technical characters, I still have a pretty good sense of what I should be doing at any given moment, and because I have a good sense of that, like, I can do really well, despite me not being like super great at any one character. Like in deathmatch, I would get steamrolled, but in situations like Mystery Heroes, I can do pretty well. But yeah, like Overwatch, the characters and the fact that they play differently from each other, and the fact that it's relatively simple to utilize any one character. Like, give like 15 minutes, half an hour for a person like to practice with the character, and you already basically know how to pretty much how to use them. And I think that is good game design to be popular. Like, one of the things to be popular and appeal to mass crowds and get a lot of people to enjoy playing the game is you gotta keep it simple. And that's why like Fortnite does well, that's why like Overwatch does well. It's very simple to control these characters. But yeah, yeah, I think I'll call it here. Yeah, I had fun playing this match, and it was good to just let out some of my thoughts, even though I feel like they were a little bit less positive than I generally am. Alright, have a good night.